bonsai drip.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mauro Stenberger. Follow me in this new adventure. Juniperus monosperma or one-seed juniper is one of the great junipers in US. The foliage is very compact, almost like a kishu, and the tree has fantastic deadwood. The live line and the deadwood runs around with beautiful movement and a lot of character. This particular specimen have a massive trunk and is a great material to build a beautiful bonsai. I start the work taking care of some parts of the deadwood using my concave cutter. I break the deadwood trying to create a natural look. The wood is very fragile in some part and it is easy to break, so I can try to recreate the nice gem. The back part of the trunk had a live line that probably died when the tree was collected, so using a bark splitter I remove completely that part to just end up with the wave. Using my concave, I striped down the fiber of the wood to recreate a natural look. And then, using the Rudiban, I finalized the work to remove all the marks of the previous tools. After finalizing the deadwood, it's time to protect it using the lime sulfur. We take the chance that the night before was raining, so the wood is wet and can absorb the product better. It's very important to protect the deadwood on juniper so we don't risk to lose it or to have problem along the way. The deadwood on one-seed juniper is the weakest one compared to California and Utah juniper. My friends helped me with the work and the wood start becoming nice and white and get protected. I also want to clean the live vein, brushing away the bark to accentuate the beautiful orange-reddish color. And using my knife, I take away the bigger part of the bark, exposing the under part to show off the contrast between the living part and the deadwood. As you can see, the live line is beautiful and very red. It reminds me live line on kishu juniper. It's now time to start removing the unnecessary foliage and doing selection. I take away all the foliage from the armpit or growing under the branches. I also want to select all the immature foliage from the inside so I can have all the branches ready for wiring. I have to remove this frontal branch because it's covering completely a nice part of the deadwood on the trunk. I remove all the secondary branches and I keep the main line. This one will be transformed in a gin. Now it's time to face the lower branch. This branch is extremely long. I need to short the branch, select the necessary secondary branches, and transform the tip in a gin. When I work on a tree, I always follow the same schedule. I start from the deadwood, I clean the foliage and select the useful branches, and then I protect the structure that has to be bent. I put raffia on this branch that have to be bent down to create the first pad of the tree. So I put the raffia nice and tight, and after the raffia I put the plastic tape. I like to use plastic tape because I can hold the moisture longer on the branch, and the branch can recover for bending faster. After the protection, I can start putting the structural wire. I find my anchor, creating the U, and then counterclockwise I wire the branch that has to go down and forward, and I anchor clockwise to the other. For this tree, I want to use the technique branch by branch. I set the structural wire on the first branch and I wire all the branches until the little one to set the pad. And after that, I move to the next. I start padding the lower branch and I refine the underlines to have nice and clean lines. I work my way up from the lower branch up to the next, and I keep creating my pad and clean the underline, pruning the unnecessary foliage, the foliage that flop down or the foliage that is overgrown. I set the pad one after another to create a rhythm. Now that I finished the lower part of the tree, I can remove a branch that I kept as a safety. That branch was sticking up and I used it as an anchor for the first branch, but is still too much to be used to frame the back part of the tree. I have enough foliage coming from the top that I can use, so I'm gonna transform that branch on a gin. It's now time to focus in the upper part of the tree. I have some very long branches I need to bend down and use to frame the beautiful deadwood. I start bending the right branch down against the deadwood to create my right pad. I need to balance all the green I have to the left, but I need to bend that branch down and create some movement. It's time to finalize the apex. I finish all the wiring and then I have this long whip. So I start bending the branch back to shorten visually the length. And after that, I can use all the side foliage to create my pad. Now that the tree is finished, I can focus and concentrate on cleaning some of the lines and get all the pad in exactly the position I wanted.
Tôi là Gino ở San Jose, California, and hôm nay tôi có mời cái anh Mauro Stemberger tới để làm cái cây Juniper. Tôi có được 4 năm nay rồi. Bây giờ anh tới anh làm cái cây rất là đẹp, rất là beautiful. I'm so happy. Anh tới anh làm cái cây cho mình. Cây xong rất là đẹp, hai vợ chồng rất là vui vẻ tới làm cái cây cho mình. Mình cũng giới thiệu cho cộng đồng Việt Nam, ai muốn làm ảnh tới làm thì rất là hân hạnh. Please follow the YouTube channel of Mauro Stemberger. Thank you.